Hey everybody, wanted to quickly do just a quick unboxing and overview of this new Surface Pro 4. This has just been released out. As you know, Microsoft has changed a few things in the Surface Pro 4, but the Surface Book is the biggest major kind of the new device. This has its upgrades, but most of you might just continue using the old Surface Pro 3 depending on your needs. Other than that, let's take a quick look. As you can see, it's a new boxing scheme. Before, you would have the kind of darker color with the number 3 SP4, and basically this is what you get. And here in the back, basically it just shows it looks like they use the box for all of them, and they just put stickers to whatever type of device it is. This is the 128 gigabyte, 4 gigabytes of RAM. Don't need much other than that. I might be still trading maybe for a bigger one, but I think that's all I need for my needs here. And it does gonna make a big difference for my video productions, because this does not throttle down as my Surface Pro 3 constantly would always throttle down. That's due to the throttling on the processor. So let's take a quick look. Pretty neat boxing they done. It's pretty nice packaging they have. So let's open this up. Bring out the power supply here. Basically that looks like to be just basically the same as your prior USB charger as well. Here's you have the USB in this side of the brick, power brick, and here again same thing, Pro Windows. So this is not changed at all. Let me see, I'll try to grab the older version, or not, well, not that this is the older version, but the Surface Pro 3 one, as you can see here, that one said Pro Windows 8, this one just says Pro Windows. So the nice thing about that is you'll still be able to use the same charger for whether you have a Pro 3 or a Pro 4. So that's a nice thing there to get that, and that way you can also, if you have the docking station, no worries, that will still work with this current version as well with the Surface Pro. It is much lighter. Inside the box, again, there's not much, just some little brochures here. Let's see if we can slide this out, just show you guys. This is really stuck on there. So basically, you know, just kind of warranties and what it covers, probably warranty information from Microsoft. More information here is probably an update to the warranty, just a supplement. And here is basically where the buttons are located, the pin features, see how you can set your stand there in the back of it, you can see there. And there you go, how to put the batteries. So let's take this one out, and we'll go ahead and looks, I think the batteries are probably already in here. Let's see. Prior to this, yeah, the battery was not inside. So it's, here you go. It's a quadruple size A battery. This is supposed to last for a long time. So again, it's got here you go with in case you replace the battery. I won't pull this out. I know some of you guys pull it, but then you'll forget which way it goes. And a good way to put that is you can just like kind of wrap it when you put this in here, and then just slide this in here, and then you can just push this in. Actually it has a, let me see, it's got, there's the pins there, so you just kind of slide this in there. I can also do this way as well, and you can slide, you know, once you put this, you know, just slide it in there. Oops, just grab that on there and just slide that in there, and remember to keep this probably, oops, about 10 degrees to the side here. Line this up more, I'll show you guys, right about here. You kind of feel it when it goes in there. Once it goes in there, see, it just kind of clicks, and then undo it. See, as you can see, just turn that a little bit, then you pull it out, and then this locks it in place. So that's basically right it. Let's set that aside there. Let me put this back over here for you guys, and then let's unbox this. I tell you, this is extremely light. It does feel lighter than the Surface Pro 3, but again, if you didn't have this to compare it with the Surface Pro 3, you probably would never noticed. So it's got a little, actually they put a little smiley face for the camera there, as you can see there. But we'll take this plastic off and we'll just do a quick just overview of it. And you know, I'll compare it to the Surface Pro 3 so you guys can see. So let's take a quick look. It looks like it's got a bigger camera up here or in the front, or is, oh no, that's the hello sensor here. As you can see here, that's to log you in, which is pretty neat. I'm gonna have to try that out and see how that works. Here's the camera here, microphone. That's pretty much an LED. And this one, I don't know if you guys can see here. There's the auto light sensing sensor there. So all the way around the bezel, they've actually shrunk it down, which is nice. As I always said, the bezel was kind of big on the Surface Pro 3, that they could get more in it, and actually they did. They got a 12.3-inch screen, not by much, but that little bit, it makes a big difference. Here on the right hand side, you have the mini port, display port here. Right below it is the USB 3.0, which is very, as you can see how thin that is, that we're able to get that in there still. And you can see the slot, the ventilation slot in there all the way to here. The only reason it stops there is because then you have the hinge part here, so they had to stop. Here you have the charging port here, which also becomes the dock port, and various other things that you can do through here. Down at the bottom, as you can see here, it's got the for the pins that will be for your keyboard. It could be also for future other stuff, maybe an extended keyboard with battery, who knows. It can be done with a lot of other stuff. As you come around, very thin like here, nothing on this side until you get these ventilations, until you get to your 3.5mm jack, head jack here. As you work your way up to the top, now we have the power button at the top with the rockers volume switch, the plus and minus up here. Other than that, as you can see, look how thin that is. Let me see if I can get I'll get the Pro 3, just so kind of give you an idea. As not that the Pro 3 is any much thicker, but you can see that it is thinner than the Pro 3 by a bit. So you can see there, and see before, here's the power button of the Surface Pro 3. Volumes was here on this side. This is a good way to, let me show you guys a good way to compare where the buttons used to be. As you can see how much they've changed, in case any of you guys wanted to kind of compare it. And as you can see, the mini display ports moved a little bit, and so is the USB as well. And here there's just the charging port. Down at the bottom, that hasn't changed because you can use, you know, both documents there. Let's go see here. So here in the back, now you have the Windows logo here. No more Surface like in the prior. It's got an 8 megapixel camera, rear camera. It's got an LED to let you know that it's on. So most likely you don't want to be filming somebody in the back. That way they can see if the camera's on. It's got the mic there. Again, it's got these little indentations here. Again, very well designed. This is really well designed. Easy little notches here, as you can see. Makes it easy to pull the back. Really easy. The hinge part of the stand is absolutely amazing. Microsoft's perfected this. It's got a little bit of a play, as you can see, but it's nothing that once it's sitting, it's nothing that is gonna, you know, if you're touching. This has probably got the most rigid, or not rigid, but more stable as compared to a laptop. In a laptop, you have a laptop, so even though you have as good of a hinge you have on a laptop, when it's like say on a table and if it's the touchscreen, it's gonna tend to move a little bit. But with this stand, this Surface Pro, the Surfaces have the best touchscreen for that part of the display, only because it will not, it's not gonna vibrate or move around, only because of this kickstand. But it does have its plus and minuses, because sometimes it might be a little harder to use this in a lap mode. But I don't find this a problem as a lap mode, because when I put it in my lap, this is so adjustable that you can find the right spot so it fits comfortably, and you can type away with no issues at all. And then inside here, once you open it up, it does have the micro SD slot here. So that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and power this up. I'll set this up and just kind of you know, just kind of go over a few little things. Maybe I'll just do a quick web browsing, and maybe I'll open up two browsers and compare to the Surface Pro 3 resolution to this. I'm not going to do any benchmarking. There's a lot of videos on benchmarking. Basically, I wanted to do more of a build quality to this, so those that wanted to, you know, thinking of purchasing one of these, they can see how well this the design is, and as you can see how the detail to this, you know, they've done. Let me see if I can catch that so it can focus there for you guys. Let me back it up a little bit there for you guys. Let me put that down here. Maybe I can't get this to focus. It's just too small. Oh, there we go. See how well the detail is. I mean, this is amazing. How thin, and again, this is very light. I do like this. This is very nice. As you can see, this is the new hi there English. So I'll do this Pacific time, and I can just hit next, and I'm gonna go ahead and accept this, and then here we go. This is where you would press and hold this until you see the little light that's gonna blink in here. Maybe here we go. I'm on the wrong side. So now it's gonna be setting up the device. Okay, let's see. Let's press it again. You see that blinking there? So now it's got the Perry mode there. So now we're just basically gonna single click to one note, double click to screenshot, click and hold to activate Cortana. So that's pretty nice. It's got a few other things. I'm gonna have to get used to it because you no longer have the right and left click here buttons, where I actually would use it a lot for right clicking. Now you only have one single button here, as you can probably hear that. So I guess it's still not going to be the same. What I liked about the other one is I would click this to erase, so it will save me the time to turn the pencil and erase, because that's the new feature of this, that this becomes like a real pencil that you can erase. But in this case, actually for me, if I was writing something, I'd click on the right button here when I was in OneNote, and I can erase and let it go and continue writing. So in a way, it's a little bit, I mean, I can still use my other pen, but I think I would have liked to have seen that still stay on, maybe with both options, have the right and left click here button here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and log this in really quick. So the main thing here is I'm hoping to not to get any more throttle back. Oops, no more throttling back on my video productions and things like this, because on the Surface Pro 3 it would throttle back, which I didn't mind too much, but after a while when you're doing several videos or several things, you know, it just get kind of a little bit on the, you know, daunting side there. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna quickly pause this so I can get through this, and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm back here. Actually, the setup was a lot painless this time. Maybe because they had all the new updates and everything ready to go on this. So I don't know in the future how it is, but this literally, I want to say, actually I should have checked the time, but I think it only took 10 minutes or 15. Sure, it's still setting up, probably downloading my applications, but at least I'm on here on the screen already. So that was pretty nice. Very quickly. We ran into a problem, security failure. So we're already having problems here. So hopefully this is just a little fluke here. Maybe I was doing something while I was trying to open up Internet Explorer, the Edge browser. We'll let this boot back up, and then again, like I said, I'm gonna just do just kind of load up a web page, couple web pages or something. That way you can see the fonts from it. Compare this to but I can tell you these fonts, if you were to look at that, let me see if I can zoom in before it goes away. You see how clear that, basically, I mean, you can't really see unless you really maybe used a microscope. You can see the dot pitch on that, but it's amazing. Everything loaded up very fast here. So let me go ahead and log in here real quick. So let's see, it's logging in. Again, this is, you know, for booting and using your standard logins and things like that. You probably won't notice between this and the Surface Pro 3. This should be just as quick as the other one. You can see how nice and smooth this back is. Well designed there. The finish is great. Still trying to log in, so let's see. We'll go walk around again one more time, just kind of show you guys. See how quickly it does rotate. So if it's, you know, again, it feels like a book here, like a in a half legal page book. So you can get this and then start inking right away. The other thing, now they have pixel sense, so now that it detects much easier, much better for your inking. So when you put your hand down, you're less likely to get any drag or your pumps on there. Even though I never had that issue, once in a while I did, but it's gonna probably be hard to show in the video. But the tip to the ratio here, as you can see, I mean, it's literally like right on it, the display, and so it's almost like you're already on there. So it gives you that sense. It's very accurate. It looks much more accurate than in the past with the other Surface Pros and any other ones that I've seen in the past there. So let me try to open up this again. Let's so we can do 2 times. Took a snapshot from it. I haven't loaded up OneNote, so that's why that doesn't give me anywhere. But you saw how it glide down. So now if I hold this down on this, so far I guess I can't do much. I'll fill that in later. You can also start highlighting on the web browser with the edge if you were sharing, collaborating with somebody else that needed information, let's say because you work mostly off the internet browser. So this comes really handy. The sharing parts, hopefully all the sharing, I know I had a few issues with the Surface Pro 3, Windows 10 sharing, so hopefully, you know, it gets all fixed up. But you know, for the most part it works, especially because if you're sending to somebody something you find in the browser or a PDF you open in a browser, you can cut, select, put annotations in here as well. Test this. Great. See how quickly that let me see if I can erase this. So you can just go like this. I think it's more because I'm sideways, but I picked up the right one. The inking is very, very fast as well on this. Let's say you want to clip something, that clips it. So that cuts it and clip it. You can save it however you like. Exit, and it won't save nothing. But let's go ahead and let me do msn.com. So we'll go enter. That was quick. It's just, I mean, there's nothing lagging about this. This probably is because more of my internet, depends on your internet, but loading those up. But once they're there, there's basically it's pretty fast. So now this, the main thing here, like I was mentioning to you, let's take a look at the fonts here. These small fonts in here, they are very, very clear. Let me see if I can zoom in and you guys can at least get an idea how clear these fonts are. There's basically, I mean, no matter how small they are, it's very readable. At least to me it is. I can see everything. These are very, very sharp and clear. So okay, let's we're back. So I went ahead and transferred that as very quickly. As you see, I actually ran out of memory on my memory card, so I had to take it out and actually just transfer it over here, and it did it pretty quickly. I actually put it on the videos folder here, so there we go, Tim. So some of my videos came over here. Let's quickly look. It does by default came I had 104 gigabytes free of space, but since I already used up some for the temporary video, I have 95 gigabytes free. Most of my videos and things I use an external SSD card connected to the dock, so I'm not worried about space. All my apps and everything, I have plenty of room, plenty of space. I do use a micro SD card, 128 gigabytes, same thing I was using on a Pro 3, so that's no issue for me at this time. What I'm worried more is see how well this is going to do compared to my Surface Pro 3 in video rendering. So far from all this use, no fan sound, nothing. It feels a little warm right in this area back here, just right here, but nothing else. Basically everything feels cool, and no fan so far, and I've done a few things already. So let me just do start now. I want to do this SunSpider here real quick. While that's doing that one, maybe I'll go ahead and try to open it up over here as well. Let me see, where's my Edge browser? Oh, sorry, I don't have Edge browser over here. I haven't updated this one to Windows 10. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just use the other Windows from let's see, SunSpider. So it might not be what kind of fair testing, because I'm not using basically the same browser. Let's see what happened here, because it should have went right through. It might be because they wants me to use the new the new browser. Let's see if this yeah, I think it's basically, oh, there it goes on that one. So we'll let that run, and let me see, maybe there's some kind of delay on the website there for some reason. So I'll go ahead and let that go in here. I just kind of want to see, as you can see, I mean, no matter what you test it, it's basically what you're going to be using it for. Oops, I hit the power button just by running into the other one. Can't reach this page. So let me make sure you know what, maybe my internet's gone down or something. Hopefully not. I just really wanted to show you guys kind of do this run it again. So something strange, as you can see here. There it goes. It looks like it's going. I think maybe my internet was kind of going down or something. You know what, I'll try to do both. I'll do a run test again and see what happens. Yes, okay, there we go. This came in at a total 101 milliseconds, as you can see here. And right here on the Surface Pro 3, 168, not bad. Again, you know, it's kind of, you know, when you're talking about this, if you're web browsing, I mean, between these two, you probably won't notice unless you have both of them together in the same, kind of same situation. Let me see if I can do this, so maybe I'll show you guys. I keep hitting this down, so maybe what I'll do is just to see. I wasn't able to time that at the same time, but it looks like I hit the Surface Pro 3 first, and you can see how quickly everything's. Then we'll do an MSN page, and you know, kind of basically that's it. Again, this one came in this time at 156, so you can see this is 104, so that's probably where I will be getting better. Let's open another. Let's get another tab going. So I haven't put this in tablet mode, so I'm going to go ahead and put msn.com. Okay, MSN. So that's filled up in there. So once I hit enter, so I'll go ahead. I'm going to see. Hopefully I can get these together at the same time. Here we go. So. It looks like the Surface Pro 3 loaded up the web browser much faster. Something's definitely going on over here. Again, it's maybe loading up all my other stuff. Maybe I'll do a quick reboot, but yeah, definitely there's it stopped even to load the page. So let me close the browser, close all, and then let me reopen it again. And then let me go ahead and go to Okay, so now that's actually an MSN. Let me see if I can find the same, if I can find something of the same NFL maybe. Just to click on it so we can load the page and then we'll compare it. Yeah, so it's kind of strange. This guy has a different, let me see if I can get some of the same, should be the same. It's both MSN, but for some reason I'm getting two different, could be probably because of the browsers, even though they're mobile browsers. I'm using the one from Edge and the older app browser. Let me see if I can see something that'll be the same here. You know what, let me just let's not try it. Let me just try to do this. It looks like I'm already on MSN, but see what I have. Yeah, I probably won't be able to compare the browser loading up because for some reason, as you can see, again, I just loaded this up, so it's still probably syncing in the background, adding my things on there, but at least maybe I can show you the fonts. As you can see, see if it's worth the upgrade. And let me see if I can find something here that will have oh, here we go. See how, okay, that's a good article that should show. This is kind of stuck, as you can see. So yeah, again, it's probably loading up, so hopefully you know, I won't be able to test that to show you guys which one loads up faster. But you can see how in the fonts, this is probably in the video can't see it, but the fonts on the Surface Pro 4, which is here on the top, is much finer and cleaner. Not that the Surface Pro 3 is bad, but once you have these both together, even the screen looks a little, it has like a bluish tint on this one versus more of a white tint on the Surface Pro 4, as you can see there. And the fonts is yes, it's a very super nice clear screen. Let's put this both on read mode and see what we get here. Just kind of give you an idea. That's the read mode in the Edge browser, and this is the old read in the old Windows mobile browser. So that's it. Just wanted to kind of show you the new Surface Pro 4 build quality. Angles are very excellent, as you can see. Viewing angles is you know, even on the Surface Pro 3 was excellent. No matter which side, as you can see, you have it. Basically, you can see every single side. There's no dimming or anything at any angle, as you can see there. All the edges on this is very well made. Everything is, you know, up to the glass. There's no gaps. You can see there. Let me lower this. Maybe I can lower the lower the brightness. I must click this. I'll leave it at 50% right now. You can see all the edges. Everything's very well designed, well built. So Microsoft is you know, it's keeping up with the nice notebook here, Surface tablet. As you can see, everything is well designed, well built. So that's Surface Pro 3 unboxing and quick overview. See what you thinking, whether you should get it or not. Keep your Surface Pro 3, just if you can pick up maybe the Surface Pro 3 cover, the new one, keyboard, and keep your Surface Pro. Actually, this has been on. I haven't been doing much on this. This actually feels like it's always done. It's already warm here in this right corner. This I haven't had. I mean, I've had on for much longer, and it feels a tad warm right about here, but nowhere near to the Surface Pro 3. And no fan actually is kicked in on this one yet. No, my fan hasn't kicked on this one either. But just to kind of showing you guys. Oh, one more thing I want to show you guys. They have done away with the button, the capacitive button here, so we no longer have that. Only because they figure that you don't need it anymore. You can swipe. So basically, everything's like swiping things around. So there's no need for the figure for this. I kind of do wish it maybe had a hardware button, because I do kind of use this one, but this would be kind of in the way sometimes. So hope this helps for those that are deciding on whether to pick up a Surface Pro 4. Again, pick it up only if you can be doing some, a lot of applications that are actually going to throttle down your CPU on the Surface Pro 3, because it does throttle down quite a bit. Let me one more thing. Let's do a task manager. Let me see more details here. Performance, utilization. So that's running only. Let me quickly do this one. Boy, I'm really having troubles with these computers today. They're all like locking up. So this is locked up here. So anyways, that's basically what you're seeing there. Oh, let's see. Unlocked here. Let me see what task manager. Just kind of give you guys an idea. Performance. This one's running. This is at 5%, speed 2.5, 2.3. Right here is 37%, 49% utilization on the Surface Pro 3 here, and speed is 1.8, 0.75. So yes, that's going to use more battery power, but right now I guess, there's, like again it says, more activity. As you can see, the disk 92% is being used, processes, so CPU. So it's got I think it's just, again, it's loading up a lot of the information from the other one. 49%. Let me go back to performance here. My memory here is 74% used. Here is only 51%. Disk use, you can see 70%. Here is only 0 to 1% used space usage. So you can see it is probably loading up, and even my Wi-Fi is getting it, registering data back and forth. So that's why this is probably giving those problems. But other than that, it's a great machine. I would recommend it if you had the money and you had to able to sell your old Surface Pro 3. Even if you had to pay an extra $300, I think it's worth the extra throttling that you won't get, and other the benefits from it. Thanks for watching.